Okay. This is now the question A and B. This is VBA. And this is point C, and this is point D. R4 is given, and it is 4 kilo ohms, okay? And this is R8, which is 8 kilo ohms. The reason that they named R4 and R8 is because 4 is for 4 kilo ohms, 8 is for 8 kilo ohms, and R5, guess what kilo ohms? 5 kilo ohms, of course, okay? And now this is a power supply, but this power supply is a small resistance. And the small resistance is only 1 ohm, but since everything is written in kilo ohms, it's 10 to the minus 3 ohms. And this voltage is given minus and plus. Always the long side is plus, and short side is minus in power supplies, don't forget. So this is also plus and minus, okay? So it's given as 12 volts. And also one more thing that they gave in this example is this current. They said that this current, which is I4, is equal to 3.5 milliamperes. So this current is given. This current is given, and they ask, what is VBA? What is this current I8? I8 is right there. Okay, and what else? What is VCD? What is the potential drop here? VCD. Right, CD. The big one is written first because this will be plus and minus. If the current is passing through this, VCD is correct. What is it? And so on, okay? So these are the questions that we have to find. Now, again, we can write 2 loop equations, the first loop and then the second loop. And also the branch equation we can write for the currents. But instead of doing this, there is another practical way of solving this problem. Okay, so how can we solve this problem practically? Okay. First, we know that the current is given here, and we know the resistance. So can we find the potential difference here? Now, let me write down, okay, draw, okay, another cleaner circuit so that everything is not mixed up. So the power supply here. When there are more than one power supplies, we don't know the directions of the currents because we don't know which one is greater, you know. So this is arbitrarily, we picked some kind of directions and then we do the calculations. If you get minus sign, it means that it's in reverse direction. So now I put the values here, 10 to the minus 3 there, and this is 5K, and this is 4K, this is 8K. As you see, this is cleaner now. Now the current passing through here is 3.5 milliamperes. What is the voltage then? If the current is moving from left to right, then it must be plus and minus the product of these two. So K is 10 to the 3, milli is 10 to the minus 3, they will cancel each other. And then it's just the product of 4 and 3.5. 4 and 3.5 is just 14 volts. This is just 14 volts there. Okay, plus and minus. What about the potential difference between this point, these 2 points, or across this 8K? Can anybody tell me? What is the potential difference between 8K?
Yine 14 olmaz mı?
Exactly. It's again 14. Why? Because they are connected in parallel. The same points, C and D. So both of these resistances are connected to the same point. So that if it is 14 volts, this is also 14 volts, right? So this is plus and minus 14 volts. Can you tell me what the current will be here then? Anybody? The current will be this way, of course, because plus and minus, it must be exactly the same direction. So can you tell me what this, how do you find this current here? As you see, I'm going step by step. First, I started from this current, I found this voltage, and then this voltage, and then now I'm finding this current. Probably then I will find this current and continue. Okay, so what is it?
Görüntü kalitesi çok güzel ama.
Efendim?
Bayağı görüntü kalitesi gidiyor hocam şu an. Görünmüyor şu an bir şey çok.
Ha, tam görünmüyor. Biraz bağlantıda demek ki sorun oluyor. Bir saniye, şu kamerayı biraz oynatayım. Evet, bir saniye. Şimdi kendi kendine ayarlamaya çalışıyor. Biraz let's wait gibi. Okay. I hope it will be okay. So, okay, this is 3.5 milliampere. Okay, hala kötü diyor arkadaşınız. Okay, let's check if the quality is better. Now it's okay. Okay now? Okay, good. So probably there is some problems in internet. Anyway, that's okay. Now look at this. This was 14 volts and this is 14 volts and 8K. What is this current? Who will find me this current? How do you find this current? The current is equal to V over R, right? So 14 over 8. But K, milliamperes. So what is 14 over 8? 1.75 milliamperes. Okay? So this current will be 1.75 milliamperes. Why? Because V is 14 divided by 8K. 8 times 10 to the 3. K is 10 to the 3. This goes up as 10 to the minus 3, which is milli. Okay? So it's 1.75 times 10 to the minus 3, which is 1.75 milliamperes. Okay? Now it's good. So as you see, if this current is in milliamperes, this will be also in milliamperes, basically. So now, this is 3.5 and 1.75 milliamperes. What is this current then? What is this current? Because this current I is coming and then giving you this I4 and I8. Okay, so this I is equal to I4 plus I8. This is the current, the first current, the second current. Remember we said that this is I4 and I8. This I8. So now we add them up, we get this current. So what is this current? 1.75 milliamperes plus 3.5, which is 5.25 milliamperes. So this is the same again. 5.25 goes and then comes to this loop and then divided into two pieces and then connected again. The same current, 5.25. Guess what? This is also 5.25. And everywhere, as you see, 5.25 outside this little loop. So this amperes, let's put the units because we have to really make sure that those are the voltages. So still this is VA. High potential is written first. We would like to find it.
Hocam bir şey sorabilir miyim?
Tabii.
O yukarıda o VBA yazdınız ya.
Evet.
Orada sonuçta minus'tan giriyor değil mi? Orada o şeyin yerine i'ye minus yazmamız gerekmez mi? Minus'tan girdiği için.
No. Okay. So your friend is asking us if this we haven't written the loop equation yet, as you see. Okay? Daha loop denklemi yazmadığımız için daha bir şey yok. Şimdi yazacağız. Tamam yapacağız.
Tamam. Teşekkür ederim hocam.
So in order to solve VBA, sorry about the connection. I hope that you're also drawing this instead of just watching. So, okay. So now we write one outer loop. Okay, this outer loop here. Okay, we do outer loop. Okay, we start from this point and continue now. This is minus VBA. Okay, minus VBA. And then 5K, the current is this way. 5.25 times 5 plus times 5. As you see, milliampere cancelled kilo. Because this is 10 to the minus 3, this is 10 to the 3, so that they cancel each other. It's just the product. 5 times 5.25 volts. So this will be plus and minus. If the current is going this way, plus and minus this voltage. Okay. So, now what else we have? Here, we have 14 volts already found, plus 14. Plus 14. Now we come here and we enter from the plus side 12 volts. Remember, this was 12. The connection probably is not good again. Anyway, 12 volts here plus another 12. And then this voltage. Very small voltage though. Because the current is passing through this way, it must be plus and minus. But now how can I get this voltage? It's just the product of this resistance with this current. 5.3, okay. These are all milliamperes, by the way. This is milliampere and this is milliamperes. So now, as you see, this is very small, okay. 10 to the minus 3, 5 times 25 times 5 times 25 milliamperes times 10 to the minus 3 kilo ohms. So this is 1 ohm. So 1 ohm multiplied by 5.25 milliamperes is just 5.25 millivolts. Very small, very small. You can really neglect this. Very small potential drop. And then this is plus 5.25 times 10 to the minus 3. Okay, and then I come back to this point is equal to 0. So as you see, the only thing which is unknown is VBA here, and VBA is just 52 volts. VBA is equal to 52 volts. Okay.